We've come back actually because we've got three special men on the UGTV show, number 3. We couldn't let these three gentlemen go over that, having a chat together, because they've got a long history of 15 years that they've known each other. So I'll just introduce them before I'll hand the microphone over to, and I'll start with Ryan on the end here, Ryan Messer. We've got Jay, who's our official STORH Board of Directors geologist. He knows everything that goes underground. He knows whatever's moving underground, he knows about it, which is good for us. And Bill Rowell, who's our CEO of Utopian Global, of course. So I'll hand this to you and just need to keep the microphone really close to your mouth. You just give us an intro about Jay and Bill. What's the relationship, the three musketeers here, 15 years you've known each other. How's it gone? And what's the plans?
How's it gone? Let me answer that one first. It's fantastic. I mean, here we are. We're connecting a decade and a half of history, right? So Jay's was the first geologist that I sort of partnered with in 2000. We've drilled nearly a couple hundred wells together, I think. We put together a rig company. We built a couple of land rigs in the central U.S. And, of course, Bill got to meet Jay Stewart back in 2004 when Philip Judge, in LaSalle Parish. So we drilled in probably 6 or 7 parishes there, 150 wells in 2 years period of time, and ended up selling that. And for
first 7 wildcats, 7 discoveries.
Yeah, it was a beautiful project. So anyway, now we're making that connection and bringing it all back. And Jay's been a good friend and a mentor to me personally. A lot about oil and gas and energy, but also a lot about life. So glad you're here with us.
I've been there along the way. True.
So you've known these guys for a while. Jay, what's your thoughts about the projects we've got coming up? How many years you been a geologist?
36.
36 years, my waist size. So that's a big number. Yeah, man, you've Texas, everything's big down here in Texas. So we love that about the Texans. We love that about you, Joe. I've only just met you, but I love you already, mate, because you're the man underground. So what about this project we're going to tomorrow, and what's the future hold?
Future's really bright. We're looking at a lot of different pay sands, different ways to extract them, enhanced recoveries. It's a very exciting project.
New technology is going to make us pay big time as far as gains in efficiency?
Efficiency, both in production and recovery of oil. Yes, a lot of efficiency changes, good ones.
So we're really glad to have you on the board guiding us with these assets. This is one of many, obviously. So next 20 years, 30 years, you're still going to be around for STORH and helping us out?
I will. Love what I do. I'll be there for you the whole time.
That's the content. That's what we like to hear. Bill, thoughts on these two gentlemen?
Well, Jay just said it. He's been doing this for 37 years, and he still loves it. I mean, that's the passion I felt back in 2004 when I flew in from Zurich into Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I met Jay. He had a big goatee in those days. Hard-working man, still a hard-working man today. I met Ryan Messer, and it's a bit emotional, actually. I mean, these are great. They're as solid as the head wells you look at, which have been pumping for the last 60 years. I mean, this is the team that you're investing in. To me, I'm a pretty logical sort of thinker. It's all about people in
relationships.
It's relationships and good relationships. And he's a big guy. I hate to wrestle him. The backbone here is as strong as anything, and Ryan never stops speaking about Jay. So I haven't seen him since 2004, so it's a real pleasure to see you again, Jay. It really is.
Pleasure to see you too.
Well, there you go, folks. We've got a solid partnership here. 37 years, Bill's in business 33 years. Ryan's 20 years in the industry. Just add that up. That's 69. That's 80. You have 20 years. 89 years. Call it 90. Let's round it up to 100 right here, folks. That's not the age mixed together. Is way bigger than that. But 90 years of experience right in front of you. This is fantastic, and this is where we're heading. Very, very positive. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Keithy.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take it easy. See you on the next one.